want to listen more to rock and roll music. But we sometimes have to face serious situations, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The other serious thing is if you know somebody, friend or family member that needs transplant, if we get more people to become organ donors, chances they will survive, these sick people. So if we can convince everybody, every Canadian across our big country to become organ donors, every single person on the waiting list will receive organ. So one day you might hear of a friend or family member that needs a heart or liver or organ. If we bring this important message to everybody, then they can have their lives saved. And you are the future for us. You are the future for this country. And that is why it's important that everybody here thinks about this now. Okay? We are going to have lots of time to have some questions, because now we're suffering. We have the lowest rate of organs and tissues. We need to solve this problem so we can save our fellow Canadians to survive. I'm hoping that everybody will ask questions so I can say thank you. 3, I started to walk. 600. Oh, 600. I'm shortchanging 100 days. 500 cities and towns. Now, can anybody guess how many running shoes I have worn?
800.
800? No. I got good shoes, New Balance. 7 pairs. This is my 7 pairs. And when someone passes away, the family gets approached at the hospital. And the hospital asks this family if they are willing to make a donation. Now, that system is poor, because when we are approaching the family at that moment, the family is in a lot of shock and grief. And it is very hard for them to say yes. Does everybody understand that? Okay. How we want to improve the system.
La manière que notre système marche, c'est que pour donner, il y a un sticker que vous pouvez mettre sur votre carte d'assurance maladie, il faut être majeur, ok, mais que vous pouvez signer, ou il y a une carte de don d'organes que vous pouvez signer aussi. Sauf que la famille, c'est pas force de loi. Ok, la famille peut toujours refuser ou changer d'idée. Ok, dans le sens où quand quelqu'un décède accidentellement, parce que si on parle de décès accidentel, pour qu'un organe soit bon, il faut qu'il soit sain. Okay? La famille doit décider s'il accepte le don d'organes au moment du décès. Et on sait bien que c'est peut-être le moment le plus pénible d'une vie, à savoir que ton enfant est décédé d'un accident d'auto ou s'est fait frapper. Et c'est pour ça que le taux de donation ou de don d'organes est le plus bas au Canada dans tous les pays civilisés. Le but de George, avec sa marche-là, c'est de dire qu'il faudrait changer le système, faire le contraire, comme dans certains pays de l'Europe, c'est déjà en place, c'est-à-dire d'enregistrer tout le monde qui est propice à un don d'organes, tout le monde sans exception, que tout le monde soit donneur d'office, ok? C'est-à-dire
this is our country, and we need to make the decisions. You guys have to make the decision for what system we have to.
What do you think about the laws? Have they tried to do
something with what you say, or they kind of ignore you?
Good question, another good question. We have got many members from all three levels of government, municipal, provincial, and federal, that are very interested in what we want to do. But we have to go to the top. We have to convince Prime Minister Chrétien and Prime Minister Lundgren. We have to convince the top people. And if the public speaks, then the top dogs will listen. Okay?
Teenagers of about 15 and 16 years old can speak to the top people.
Another good question. Your opinion counts, what you think about this. So what we are going to organize with...
Nous présente aujourd'hui. Ce monsieur-là se promène